I am Johnny Massacre and welcome to the Cheeky livestream number 182, a place where the brief is quite simply to be excellent to each other, much like Bill and Ted said. This is my vlog. It's usually a Japan vlog where I live, but I'm currently in London on vacation. So this is now a London vlog where I just talk about anything that's on my mind, and you are also welcome to discuss anything that's on your mind as well. So that's it, bruv. That's the brief. And I have a little bit of a story for you today because, yeah, as you can see, I look slightly different from usual. And I don't know, man, there's something very sexy about scars, I would have to say. And yeah, I don't know. When I find Mrs. Massacre one day, that perfect woman who's out there, if she has a massive scar on her face, it will only enhance her attractiveness. It's just so cool. Isn't that crazy, right? No one would actually scar themselves to make themselves look more attractive or more interesting. But those lucky enough to have survived some kind of accident and have a mad scar on their face, they might actually end up looking cooler than ever. So, yeah, what is happening? What is going on? Well, Cuzzy Wuzzy. Well. Let me explain. So, I had ptosis in my right eye, which means the eyelid was getting lower and lower, and it got to the point where sometimes it obstructs my vision. So I decided to remove some of the skin on one of my eyes that has it, and the
Chris the Campbell says bitrate is almost non-existent. Is it just me?
Oh, you got some madness. It's just you, dude. But on Rumble, it's actually screwed. We can't do more than 2 streams at the same time. So when we were doing the gaming stream on this YouTube channel and the gaming YouTube channel, Rumble got the short end of the stick and it was all mashed up. But no, it's definitely cool. So I had surgery. It's called a blepharoplasty. Blepharoplasty. A blepharoplasty. So what a weird word. And it could have been more invasive. They could have done a I don't actually know what it's called, but there's a more serious surgery where they actually expose and tighten the levator muscle in your eye. I've seen it been done online. It looks insane. They open it up and they do all kinds of mad things and then tie things in knots. But the surgeon said you don't have to do that. Luckily, it's like one of the most minor things. And he said, you also have, maybe I have minor ptosis in the other eye, but it's not worth doing unless it covers the pupil, like your right eye. And just for the sake of symmetry, it's just better to do one, although it looks absolutely mental right now and it's quite swollen. So I did that today. And do you know what the mad thing was? They let me play some tunes when they did the operation. So of course I asked for the Blade Runner, and having your eye sliced open to Blade Runner, I think is rather appropriate, wouldn't you say? Eyes being one of the main aesthetics of that movie in terms of narrative and metaphors and what you see. That one of the main characters in that is someone who makes eyes, and then the famous part of the movie is talking about crying, tears in the rain, the famous partly ad-libbed monologue by Rutger Hauer, the guy who plays Roy Batty. So I had to play the Blade Runner music, and Blade Runner is about crafting the perfect human. So I felt like when I was on the operating table, I just felt like I was in a movie, and I had the Blade Runner tunes by Vangelis, the famous kind of strings and stuff, synthesizer strings, and I just thought this is fucking cool. I wanted to avoid one of the songs that was a little bit dark, but that was before they started operating, and then the cool songs started to come on. I actually think that's the greatest movie.
Chris the Campbell says Terminator 2 might have been fitting too.
Yeah, it's just too aggro though. It's too aggro for surgery. You want to kind of relax. But yeah, that was, yeah. Now it looks like a sausage casing underneath. Look at that, Cuzzy. It's mental. You can't even, there's not enough detail on this, but there's all these little sutures. Is that how you pronounce it? Had to not rub some cream on it, and that wasn't that fun. And I'm supposed to ice pack it. I've got an ice pack right here. I don't know, the ice pack is fresh out the plastic, but I probably shouldn't put that direct on the eye, right? It says to use a gauze. I've got some kitchen towel. Is that okay?
Just says what happened.
Just explain, mate. I had a blepharoplasty. Then get this, on the way home, back to my mum's, an Afghan stole someone's bag on the train. But what the actual... So there you go. Add another one to the crime statistics. There was a dude, and I noticed someone. I've got such a good like radar for this stuff. I noticed someone standing next to me on the train. I was thinking, why is this guy standing when there's seats? And he just was giving off this weird energy. I didn't actually really turn to look at him, but I could see him in my peripheral vision. And then suddenly he just ran off the train, and it felt weird. It didn't feel like he was running to catch something. He just ran off the train, and then someone came along about 10 or 15 seconds later and says, have you seen my bag? And then someone said, oh, he ran off the train. Then there was an Afghan kid, maybe first generation, or I don't know, but actually maybe not. I don't know his story, but an Afghan kid, yeah, basically like talking like this, yeah, like man's come down, yeah, like he's telling this story, yeah, like man's come down with shanks in it, yeah, this is gonna come with a shank, yeah, like man's bring shanks, yeah, like, and like basically.
Bro WR says, Vril brainworm Illuminati initiation, they got him.
And then he goes, then he was laughing about the Afghan that stole the bag. He's like, he's Afghan, innit? Yeah, he's also Afghan. Then he's speaking on his phone, yeah, like gal on the phone, yeah, like gal them on the phone.
Lantern TB7Z says, oh Johnny, what happened?
What's up, lad? I had a blepharoplasty. He's talking on the phone, yeah, with his gal on the phone. And like everyone can hear you, but like you get me, it's okay. And he's just having a chat, like not really saying much, yeah, like at all. Just wanna other people hear his voice, yeah, like want some shine. You get
Chris
me.
Yeah? Campbell says he got in a fight with some luxury hotel dwellers.
And then like his gal's not talking in it, and he's like, why aren't you talking, yeah? And he said, what you say, fuck, yeah. Like the whole train carriage of like middle class white people like listening to this Afghani guy like do this thing, and then he's laughing. He's like, that guy's from he's Afghani, and he took the bag, yeah. Like I saw him. Takes one to know one. Welcome to London. Don't have to deal with this shit ever in Japan. Gee, I wonder why. And then there's like white middle class woman. I can see her face like reflected in the window.
547 says, Judas, what took a shit in your eye?
Oh, thank you, mate. And then, yeah, I could see the middle class white woman in her face like reflected in the glass, and you could see she was her body language was just felt like she didn't want to be there, and just felt. It looked like she was wondering, why do I have to put up with this? Why am I coming into contact with this nonsense? And why am I funding this? Why am I funding this to happen? Crazy. So that happened on the way home. It was quite amusing. And that was it. That's my story for today. And I should have probably prepared something else to talk about, but I haven't.
Third display said, but just says it's an eye surgery to rejuvenate lower eyelids.
Depends what it is. That's if you're worried about aging or whatever, but for me it's because it was going over my pupil. It's the upper. You can have a lower blepharoplasty or an upper, and the upper will, if it's going down too far, it will try to it will cut away the skin, so it won't cover your pupil anymore and won't obscure your vision. So I have to wait a few days or a few weeks actually, or even more.
SRH 547 says, bag snatchers sketch, welcome to 2026. Lantern TB7Z says, you'll be fine in no time.
Thank you. Yeah, so to know the final shape or whatever, I have to wait a little bit, because now it's just going to be all over the place, obviously. And I'm going to have the stitches out in 9 days, Friday after this one. And then I don't think they can even...
said, but just says, I see.
I don't think they can even tell then, but he said, of course I asked him if it's not, of course I accepted they can never get a perfect symmetry, and there may be permanent asymmetry. Well, there already was, because one of my eyelids had ptosis, like much more than the other one, but I accept that. But if he feels he could have done better, they'll do a revision for free. So I don't know, let's just wait and see what happens. But right now I get this cool looking eye, cuzzy. like a Bond villain or something. Yeah. But it's kind of, now it's dawning on me. It just dawns on you when you're on the table and afterwards, when you look in the mirror. I mean, I didn't realize, I should have done more research, but he said, yeah, so we remove the skin, so we align one eyelid with the other, and then obviously you can see at all times without it being obfuscated. But he said, oh, you know, and I did this line and did sutures, so you have the nice line. And I thought, oh, okay, so well, maybe there's no other way to do it, but you're putting a line there. Obviously you see where the line is. That's never going to be as natural as the other eye, right? So then I was thinking, fuck, I didn't realize they'd actually do that. And Japanese people will pay money for this purely for aesthetics, because they all want to have, this is called a double eyelid. The crease, it's called a double eyelid. And when I went to Japan, I didn't even know that there were such things. I just thought Asian eyes looked really cool. And then I remember when I went there, girls were always saying, oh, you have a double eyelid. It's so sexy. What the fuck is a double eyelid, girl? And then I realized Japanese people, like 9 out of 10 plus, don't have the crease. They don't have one at all. And they use these little strips with adhesive on it, and they stick it in the eye with this little tool, and then you poke it in to make a fake double eyelid. So I've got the holy grail of Japanese cosmetic surgery. They love it. They want it. And ironically, I think they look better without it. Like, don't get me wrong. When the girl's done loads of makeup and looking really feminine, it looks kind of cool when they do it. But I prefer the proper Japanese eyes because it looks different to the Western eye. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. Man, we suffered yesterday with that video game, Holy Diver. Hardest Neds game ever. Level 4, the famous level 4. Man, it felt like being trapped in hell.
Silverfox2001 says no way was about to watch Blade Runner when your notification came through.
Hell yeah.
Travis Police Edba just says yeah, there's cosmetic tape they use too if they can't afford the surgery.
Right. But I don't know, bro. Like this eye, it still looks, you see how low it is? Like, I don't think it's changed. I just think he's given me a crease. Like, it looks really low, but obviously it's swollen, so maybe that's going to go up, but it looks just as low as it always was, yet there's a massive crease in it. But yeah, I don't know, even if it doesn't really work, it's just having the peace of mind knowing that, okay, I made the efforts to try to rectify it, and not have to think about it all the time. Like, when you're trying to do something and then your eyelid's going over it, it's really, really annoying. My eyes are like not the best anyways, and then with that as well, so, you know, when you're gaming and shit, it's fucking annoying, but you don't want to complain, you put up with it. But it's just good not to have to even think about that, even if it's not successful. Okay, well, I tried to do something about it. I'm one of those people, I don't like to wonder, like, oh, maybe I can improve. Just fucking do it and see what happens. That's my feeling. Cuzzy wuzzy. Oh Lord, I'm going to see my brother tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. My reclusive brother, who I very rarely see. It's going to be retro gaming paradise, bruv. Dude, he's still got all the old retro games. Panzer Dragoon, Saga on the Saturn, all the Saturn games, PlayStation, shit tons of PlayStation games, N64 cartridges, Dreamcast, Sega Dreamcast games. There's plenty of Japanese Dreamcast games and Japanese Saturn games as well. We had a chipped Saturn and a chipped Dreamcast. He's got so many fucking things, dude. It's like, it's a fucking museum. His place is like a museum. You know, you see those YouTubers, they just have stuff everywhere, games everywhere. It really, really is like that. I'll ask him if I can take a picture and put it online, but I'm not sure he'd want it streamed. But I'll ask him. And I will see my new sister-in-law, which I'm happy about. She's really nice. And she's the one who gave me that bag of stuff that I munched on the stream on New Year's Day. All that stuff. And then the chocolates I nicked from my dad. Because you said it was all right. I took 3 of them and resealed the bag. She made that as well. So she's a vibe. She's a good cook. Man, you know, yesterday was the end of Christmas. It's over yesterday on the 6th. It actually ends on the 5th, but when it hits the 6th, it's definitely over. So On the 12th day of Christmas, we played a NES game. And now it's over. Wow, what a fucking great Christmas. I really got into spirit this year. I felt playing Christmas-themed video games helped with the Christmas vibes, even though probably most of them were bad and very janky and stressful. But nothing as stressful as this game we're playing now. I was at 6 levels, right? I was reading level 4 is the hardest, it's famous. Then I read some shit online.
SRH 547 says I saw a silver few years several times in the hobo jungle and fairgrounds.
You what? You've gone mad again. Yeah, so I thought maybe we're past the worst of it with level 4, but I read online, level 5s are even harder. I cannot imagine that's going to be harder. I can't imagine. I don't want to do it, bro. Because I said yesterday, I watched some of the stream back. It was weirdly entertaining. I said, the game is literally extremely hard. It's literally extremely hard. That's what it is. Not very hard. Extremely hard. The hardest NES game. Imagine like how many janky NES games there are. Take the hardest one. That's what it is. And the boss was the stuff of nightmares. You'd spend like 10 minutes slogging your way to this jank fest.
Said, but just says, yeah, it was fun though.
It was fun. Only to get this boss who's got so many hit points. But I felt like the Beef Wellington became the star of the show. People started talking about Beef Wellington and I was happy because I'm obsessed with the fucking idea of eating a Beef Wellington. It's all I want. It's all I want. Speaking of which, if you want to fund the Beef Wellington, the more money I get, the more expensive a Beef Wellington I can afford. You can donate on streamlabs.com/Johnny Massacre, patreon.com/Johnny Massacre, or paypal.me/give me a hell yeah. It goes toward the Beef Welly fund, cuzzy wuzzy. Yeah, people started talking about Beef Wellington and it got me mad hype. Someone said like, I was saying if I beat this level, I deserve a Beef Wellington, and a few people donated and they said, now go buy yourself a Beef Wellington. Lord of mercy. Some peeps were getting into the stream on Rumble, but it was so stuttery. I don't know how you were into it because you could barely see anything. But I realized the boss, you have to watch.
217 says, I am weird. I guess I feel like it is less hard than Dino Ricky or Adventure Island.
I mean, maybe you're right. Like, holy shit. But those have lives, right? I think that's the thing is, those games are easier, but you have a finite amount of lives. If you had infinite continues, it wouldn't be that hard. I'm guessing, right? This is the other thing. If you stream games, it makes it so much easier, as long as you don't cheat and look at a guide, because you can go back and see what happened. And on that boss, I didn't realize, but it actually gets easier as it goes along. The boss is this tower made of 3 segments. And they each rotate, and when you kill one segment, it locks into place, and then bullets don't come out from it anymore. At the start, 3 different places bullets can come, and they come from top, middle, bottom. But I don't know, it's still fucking. I didn't know that at the time, and if you knew that, it would still be hard to work out where the next one's going to come, depending on the position of the boss, and like just what the fuck's going on. But it gets easier as it goes along, and I didn't realize why, that's why I didn't die. It's because 2 of the segments were taken out and only 1 was shooting bullets. It makes sense. It's horrible, but it's an amazing boss. We're talking about Holy Diver. That's the name of the game. It's based on a song, but I read it was based on a band. There's a band called Holy Diver. I don't think that's right. It's based on a song, right? And then everyone's telling me in the comments, the singer was in Black Sabbath or something. And the music video for Holy Diver, it's kind of like the game. Like, it inspired the whole game, which is it's just so weird. And if you read the lore of the game, it's all about the fucking song. So these Japanese dudes just made a game inspired by one song. It's kind of odd, isn't it? And we're playing it, Holy Diver. And holy moly, is it hard. Hard as hell, cuzzy. Should I put this kitchen towel on my eye? I feel like I shouldn't.
Thirdest Police Edbadger says the band is Dio, and yeah, Ronnie James Dio was in Black Sabbath.
So, how you doing, Victoria? Do you want to hear the story of this fucking game? Because it's going to make sense to you, right? Because you lot are into this. You lot are into this. Right, let's find this shit. Let's find this. Holy Diver game background story. Lore. Holy Diver. And do you know the other thing? I went online to look at the speed run to see how the guy did my level that I did. The fucking thumbnail for the video was like, it's probably the last boss. Don't spoil it for me. Don't tell me if it is or not, but it has to be, because it's the weirdest thing they could have put on that would be the best for clicks. It's this huge thing with eyes all over it. I was so pissed off. I wanted to have my like virgin reaction to that enemy, but now it's been ruined.
WR says, Black Sabbath did make the Iron Man song. SRH 547 says former Sabbath member solo project Rodney James Dio, and the song it featured on Tenuous D, The Pick of Destiny.
How many people know this song, and how big is Black Sabbath, and what do you lot think of Black Sabbath, and how influential, good and important are they? Story-wise, there's no manual with Holy Diver, so I wasn't sure what's going on. Luckily, I've soon found a translation of the story from the Japanese manual. So this is the fucking story.
547 says I saw Sabbath at Ozfest 99 and 02.
How was it? This is the story for the game we're playing. Resurrect, to translate from Japanese, resurrected the legend of the Holy Magic King's justice. It is the 666th year of the world of magic. The Black Slayer Demon King of the underground Dark Empire, has extended the world of darkness and weakened the power of King Crimson, whose wisdom has guided the world of magic for generations. The 16th Crimson Emperor, Ronnie IV, entrusted his two infant sons, Randy and Zach, to his faithful servant Ozzy. That must be Ozzy Osbourne, right? What the fuck is this game? The three escaped the forces from another dimension in the hope of bringing light back into the world. The next 17 years were difficult, but Randy, Zach, and Ozzy devoted themselves to the cause of holy magic justice. The Black Slayer had further... The Black Ones, as they say in The Witcher. The Black Slayer had further extended his empire over the countryside, and the interdimensional forces were even more powerful. So it's interdimensional, which is weird because it's kind of Castlevania style. Randy needed to find the royal coat of arms of the Crimson to battle the demons. He set out alone to carry out the will of his surrogate father Ozzy, who had passed away. Oh my god, it's prophetic. Thus begins the legend of the Holy Magic King's justice. So Ronnie, the lead singer of Dio, former lead singer of Black Sabbath, Ozzy like Ozzy Osbourne, and Zach is like Zach Wilde are all represented here. Still seems very odd to me that the game is based on a heavy metal song, but that theory does seem to be legit when you see things like that. I do know one thing though, the game definitely does have some really good catchy music. I'm not sure I agree with this, which is nice compared to some games that have the same song playing throughout the whole thing. So to sum it up, you basically battle demons with rock stars as characters. That's enough of a story for me. The music, okay, it is more advanced than other SNES songs, but it's fucking repetitive. And I was thinking this when I was lying in bed yesterday. The music was going around my head, and I thought, like, this is one of the hardest things about playing these retro games, because the songs are so repetitive, they get stuck in your head, and it's like torture, man. You can't get this fucking annoying basic chiptune song out your head. I remember the song from yesterday. Then it goes like it's fucking annoying, man. It's fucking annoying. So I'm hoping the song is different for this new level we're on. It fucking better be. Even if it is, it's still gonna get super annoying because it's gonna take forever to beat. This game is so hard, you cannot fluke your way through. I don't give a fuck how good you are at gaming. You can't. You simply can't. You simply can't, cuzzy. Madness.
JoeFoods217 says, you play as Randy Rhoads in the game Ronnie is your father. Nuka Chronic says, Black Sabbath is one of the founding bands of heavy metal. In terms of rock music, they are gods among men. Sabbath has some of the most influential metal songs ever written. Hail to the kings. Nuka Chronic says, rest in peace Ozzy and Dio.
Yeah, man, rest in peace. So what's their number one, like, absolute beast mode song that everyone fucking knows that tears it up by Black Sabbath?
SRH547 says the tribute albums are so good.
What do you mean? People who tribute to them, or they're tributing someone else? Da, 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 da. Holy Diver. So we're playing Holy Diver. I feel like being level 4 is such an achievement. It feels like you've already exceeded the hardness of like the other hardest games ever, even though you haven't finished the game. It feels like you've won something. That's how fucking hard the game is, man. Level 5, please tell me that's easier than level 4. It fucking has to be, dude. Well, no, it doesn't at all. I'm so afraid. God, that game. And I think on the speed run, the robot things, the guy was jumping over them. We were like, and when he fought them, we were fighting from range with the dual shot. He was up close with the regular shot, just spamming it as hard as he could. So we might have to change tactics a little bit, just a little. I feel like I'm supposed to use. This doesn't really feel that cold though. I think I can put this directly onto the eye though, because this was in a plastic bag.
BrWR says, Iron Man is what everyone knows.
Iron Man. This is fresh out the pack. Do I have to wash this? Surely not. That's not going to give me a fucking eye disease, is it? This was, it was in plastic. I unwrapped it. Surely that can go straight onto the eye. Right?
SRH547 says, and yes, Ozfest was insane, separated from friends most of the day, and 3 of us all ended up together in the From Full Sabbath, Mr. Bill Ward.
Am I doing this? Am I doing the eye? Am I doing it? Guess what? Guess what? So, I had a bunch of questions.
Says, number 1, hard to say, but War Pigs is up there. Paranoid, Iron Man, Holy Diver, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath, Black Sabbath, self-titled. The hits go on and on. JoeFoods217 says 5 is hard but less hard than 4 in my opinion. But 4 has taught you a lot.
It certainly has. Skill check, right? Can I use this on my eye? I think I can. Surely this is okay. Oh man, I just don't want to touch it. Ooh. Okay. We do this for a bit now. Okay, that feels interesting. Yeah, in the surgeon's room there was a Liverpool shirt. It said Gerrard on it. He's like one of the most famous Liverpool heroes ever. Wow, this feels funky, bro. It feels like my eye wants to cry. Ooh. Ah, damn, this feels weird. I got to shut my other eye, otherwise it's gonna...
SRH547 says pirate patch that on Don't Be a Puss, and it's the Black Sabbath tribute album. The bands on it are all great.
Fucking steady on, mate. It's going to be an interesting pirate patch, this massive, huge thing. Well, Holy Diver's not by Black Sabbath, right? It's by the dude who was in Black Sabbath. So he's the singer? Who's the main singer of Black Sabbath? Were they all doing it? Because Ozzy sings, right? Yeah, there's a Liverpool shirt in the surgeon's room. I said, you support Liverpool? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, tomorrow's Arsenal-Liverpool. And we're having a chat about that. I said, I'm an Arsenal fan. So the point is, I had all these questions about... I was going to ask him a bunch of questions and I wanted them answered immediately. And he did. And I said, no, do it now. And one of the questions was, can I watch the football tomorrow? And he said, ChatGPT said, no, you can, but it's not advisable. He said, yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. It'd be in the cold. It's good for the eye. You get the coldness already, naturally. And yeah, I can wear sunglasses if I'm worried about getting a knock, because that's my main worry, is that there'll be a celebration, right? A celebration. There'll be a crowd reaction if Arsenal score, and especially if it's a tight game. But then when does anyone ever poke you in the eye? It could happen though. It could get rubbed. So
Joe Foots 217 says, Randy Rhoads was a guitarist, but he passed away.
okay. It's like, I wonder why he didn't do a Black Sabbath song if he's naming Black Sabbath members, but he just loved the singer, I guess. And I asked him, can I do running, like a 2-hour run? Can I do gym? He said, yeah, you can do bench pretty much from this weekend, or like, but certainly by Monday. He said running, probably when you have the stitches out in 9 days. But he said it's mainly the sweat that he worries about. And he said, look, next week you can basically run. So all good, I'm not going to miss any fitness. I did gym on Sunday and then had that up on Wednesday, but usually I need more of a break after a super heavy gym like that by 1 day. But I forced myself to go to the gym today after 3 hours sleep, the nervous excitement preceding the operation, and forced myself to the gym, so I feel good, and then I can continue that without losing strength, so that's good. And he said, you can drink. I get the pronunciation wrong. It's not vasodilate. It's like vasal. What is it? Vasodilation. How do you pronounce it? Dude, my eye is watering. Oh, it is. Yeah, vasodilation. That's what it is. That makes sense. Not vasodilation. Vasodilation. Fucking hell. Okay, so alcohol is a vasodilator, which means it makes the blood vessels, which is the tubes that the blood flows through, enlarge, and more blood flows through, which is not good. So he basically said, like, you can even today and tomorrow, but just one. He said on the weekend you can drink as much as you want, which is mental. Not really planning to. So next weekend after next, it's all good. And I said, these are my exact words to him. Brother, I'm like crying.
SRH 547 says, I lost my glasses lens in the pit and recovered it, faking hell yeah.
How the fuck did you, mate? Respect to you. I said, any issues with recreational stimulants or partying about a week after surgery? He said no. ChatGPT said yes. Doctor said no. It's quite, you have to leave a buffer with AI, because it always overcompensates to protect the user, because obviously they don't want a lawsuit, right? So the last weekend I could go out and do things. I might actually do that. I have to wait and see. Let's get neuroplastic, baby. So during the stream, like, someone said something really funny. Sorry, I know that makes a weird sound. Someone said something really funny, like, about like beef Wellington and Arnold Schwarzenegger. It was cracking me up, but I was generally being cracked up by other people sharing my beef Wellington obsession. But someone said something funny and I missed it because I was so engrossed in the game. I can't remember what they said. It was something like, it wasn't get to the beef Wellington. What the fuck did they say? Something like where is your beef Wellington and what does it do? I can't remember what it was. They're making a joke, cross-pollinating Arnold Schwarzenegger lines with autistic beef Wellington obsession. I think we need to go back to that. We need to go back there. Right, how long am I putting this thing on my eye for, Cuzzy Wuzzy? Is the question. It really is my question. Want to know, Cuzzy. Really want to know. Okay, let's see. Okay, reading the rules. You can use a small ice pack, can be refrozen. You'll need to use these ice packs at least 3 times a day for the first 72 hours. Make yourself comfortable. Place a thin layer of gauze or clean linen over the eye. Place the ice pack of your choice over the fabric, putting the pressure onto the pack so it molds into your eye. Leave this in place for 15 minutes. You got it, Cuzzy Wuzzy. Okay, I think we're doing it right. obviously moving your eye around and blinking and shit is not going to help you. But now that I'm not supposed to do that, and it feels weird because it's tugging on the stitches when I move my eyes around and blink, and especially, you know, and close my eyes, it makes me want to do it more. I just keep getting the thought in my brain, so I need to enter a Zen state and just not look around like a little foolia. You little fool. My lord. How long we had this shit in? We can actually properly fucking measure this, I think.
SRH 547 says that lens was recovered from like half a dozen pits. KMK splitting the crowd corn and LP super joint at the legendary surf ballroom. Hate surfers, always one of them.
Hell yeah. I can actually see the exact time this went on. It was at 7 minutes 22, and now, I know, 7 minutes ago. That's amazing. Mate, the benefits of streaming, you can just see all the shit you can do and time it just right. Got 7 minutes to go. Bro, I can't have this in my face for 7 minutes. Cuzzy wuzzy wuzzy. Can I? I don't think so. Oh my lord. Oh. Yeah, I saw quite a few things in the news, like political things, that I kind of wanted to talk about today. I can't remember what they are. Can't have been that important. But I did see some cool shit. I saw that Trump's going to take 5 million barrels of oil. That's the exact amount Biden depleted America's oil reserves by, that was stocked up after some kind of 1970s, 1970s depletion as a consequence. So Trump directly brought back all the fucking oil barrels that Biden pissed away to kind of obviously purposefully kneecap their energy industry and divert into the more expensive, wasteful, green energy. Trump brought it straight back from Venezuela, cuzzy. So thuggish. Absolutely loving that. Loving that, loving that, loving that. Every second of it. Yeah, there's quite a few things happening right now. I read that right now Dems are ahead in the polls for the midterms. It's early days, but if that's true, why would you do this to yourself? Anything bad with the economy is literally caused by the Dems. I don't have time for people blaming the last people who were in power, but they blew out the fucking budget, and they tried to blow it even more, but they couldn't push it through either the House or the Senate. I'm not sure where it failed, but they nearly did.
Says, I'm surprised they didn't give you one of those little round jellies you can freeze or refrigerate. You could slap one of those under an eye patch and go hands-free.
This is the thing, man. Like, anytime I've gotten surgery, they always, like, it feels like they fob you off. I think medical supplies are actually quite fucking costly, whatever the hell it is, even gauzes and stuff. They should give you an absolute shit ton, man. It should come with it. I mean, that's, if you want customer service, satisfaction, ease customers' anxiety, you want to guarantee a good review, don't be stingy with that shit, cuzzy wuzzy. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This does feel necessary, though. The eyelid looked mental. Proper, like, stitches running all the way through. Absolutely crazy. Bruv, Monday could be the beef Wellington time. The one I wanted in this pub called the Grenadier, the pub's closed until I go, and after I go back to Japan, until maybe nearly the end of January, so I can't go there. So I found another place with beef Wellington that's not going to be some insane price, so it's probably not going to be that good. But I just need to say I tried it, bruv. I need the beef welly. I need to have it. It's my obsession. Surprised I don't have this on more menus, because it looks like a real centerpiece of the dinner table. Oh, what's not to like? It's a fucking fillet of beef, cuzzy wuzzy, and you get pastry together. How can this not be the main thing on the menu? How is it? Well, probably because it's a fillet in it. But.
Third display said Badger says they sell those little round jellies 2-pack for $1 at the dollar store in the cosmetic toiletries area.
God damn. Well, I got this. My mum got me this pack. Thanks, mum. I think she got a few. Came in handy. Okay, so what? 3 or 4 more minutes? Let me take this off. Oh my lord. Bruv. I'm only in England now for 12 more days, less than 2 weeks. Bruv. Going back to Japan. I'm actually quite excited about it, but there's going to be a lot of gaming. I think it's going to be all Resident Evil Biohazard, because Resident Evil 9 comes out, I think, 26th of February. So we've got just over a month to finish all the Resident Evil games in the build up to that, which would be 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's probably not going to happen, right? Unless, well, I would need to game like at least 8 hours a day every day for a month. Don't try to stop me, cuzzy.
SRH 547 says just freeze some Vasoralo in a Ziploc.
Oh man.
Silver Fox 2001 says get an eye patch, grow a beard and do a Metal Gear Solid, mate.
Fucking hell. That would be excellent, would it not? Okay. Yeah. Fucking hell, bro. I want to take this off. Didn't feel anything during the surgery at all. The anesthetic hurt a little bit more than with the nose, if you can believe that. But once he'd done it in, I couldn't feel anything at all. It went on longer than I thought, and I think he was snipping away a fair amount of skin. It's mad what these surgeons do. The other doctor who was there, it looks like she was a trainee. She was saying how her boyfriend's obsessed with koi fish in Japan. I was telling her this place you can feed the koi fish. She's fucking obsessed. I told her he should get a tattoo of a koi. Timeless Japanese tat. Can't go wrong. Well, actually you can, but hard to go wrong if you get one of those in Japan from one of the
says,
masters.
Frozen mallow is amazing.
Is it? Man. Eye patch would be good, cuzzy. Would have been a slightly cheaper solution.
217 says, going to have to get ready and go to work. Have a good stream today, dude. Take care.
Thank you so much, mate. Have a good day at work. I hope everything goes smoothly and you have a productive day. Take care, my man.
SRH 547 says I need to harvest aloe and freeze a gallon or so.
What the fuck? What do you mean? You harvest the plant and then what? You turn it into a jelly? Surely not. And how do you apply that to something? You put it in a bag like this? What? Or do you actually apply it direct? What are we saying here? You smear it on? Right, I'm going to take this off. I'll be back in a second, cuzzy wuzzies. Oh my lord. Keep the conversation rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling.
Third display said Badger says you can just break a piece of the plant off and squeeze some out, Johnny. SRH 547 says rolling pin old school ill ship a pick insta. WR says you should even it out, punch the next side.
Coming back.
WR says, ain't no such thing as halfway crooks.
Zipper.
SRH 547 says mum wouldn't let go of any plant ever.
Right, best stream ever. A white wall with nothing. And this is really bad. But I've started to get into eating porridge oats that are not cooked with milk. There's so many calories in oats, right? That this is where I'm actually going to start putting on weight this holiday.
SRH 547 says Rog Van Winkle concert Mera Logo Trunk got your ice baby.
Someone from ICE got shot today, I think. No prizes for guessing where that happened. So was it Sebastian Frey? Said recently, mayor of Minnesota, I think. It's actually in Portland, I think, what happened, but Frey said, like, if they don't stop sending ICE, you know, I don't know, he said something indirect, like an indirect threat, like, you know, violence might happen or something. I said it before, I say it again. Democrats and leftists, they are a dangerous, violent cult, literally. They got no problem with political violence. See the January the 6th candlelit vigil. Thank you for holding that for Ashley Babbitt. She deserves a lot more than even what you're willing to give there as the only victim of that day. Speaking of which, the guy who shot Ashley Babbitt, he has his own at-home, like, childcare registration. Because of course he fucking does. Should be a statue of Ashley Babbitt in there. Right. Oats with milk.
Silver Fox 2001 says LF you're in the UK, just stand outside to cool your eye down, freezing here mate, oats are the way to go, powered me through some 12-hour shifts mate.
Oats are like, but I hate it when it's hot. I think it's not disgusting, but I hate it when they when you heat up oats. Fucking nasty. It makes me feel terrible. Just raw with milk.
But just says there was another woman aside from her who was trampled to death too, and a woman who also in her 30s was beaten over the head with batons by 2 male officers at once. She lived though. SRH 547 says that sucks. I was talking about Vanilla, not the agency.
Right, yeah. An officer was killed, but it wasn't from the violence there.
Sup, Johnny?
He died. What's up, Suds? Suds, sorry. I didn't answer your question about your streaming. That's one thing I watched the stream back. I felt a bit bad. It's too hard to answer your question while I was playing that game. The game just took too much of my GPU. So you're streaming, what was it, DJM 1000? This is for DJing streaming, right? I take it. Silver Fox, are you in the UK? I forgot that. Are you in the UK?
Sud00 says haha. I know you was busy. No crogs. Yeah, DJ streaming.
I mean...
SRH 547 says in Minnesota Badger.
You're in Minnesota? No fucking way. Are you serious? Mate, you're governor. What the fuck is he doing? I saw I think it was Mike Johnson.
Thirdest police Badger says yeah, and the officer who committed self-deletion afterwards SMH, they are so stupid on the left, it's their superpower.
It's a dangerous, violent cult. Nothing more, nothing less. keep making that. This is a design flaw. I put my finger over the grate with the speaker and the mic, and it goes. Gah. DJ 1000. Okay.
Silver Fox 2001 says, Scotland mate land of the oats.
Bruv, oats. You know, we used to have this cereal called Alpen in the UK. I used to fucking love that. It's basically a shitload of raw oats, cuzzy, with milk, but it had dried fruit in it and like some nuts and stuff. I don't understand why you'd make
SRH 547 says no board North Iowa, but ex and daughter are.
Scotland. Holy shit, dude. Scottish. Are you in Glasgow? Scottish.
Third display said Badger says SRH 547 it's me Victoria JL no my hubs is from Minnesota I'm from NY. Sud00 says, it's an all-in-one unit.
I can see that.
SRH 547 says Minnesota has shit the bed with green apple splitters.
Holy shit, dude. It has a key sync as well. Wow, you get a lot with that. And you have the fucking... This is not really that important, but you do have the display there. A-B line. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Man, I mean, you get fucking everything. Do you know what you... Yeah.
Silver Fox 2001 says just outside Glasgow heard your track called Off World Classic.
Thank you, mate. Do you know... There's only one thing it doesn't seem to have that is... It must have it. It just must be somewhere else. They must have buried it beneath something to make space for the jog adjust. Interesting. Bruv, if you buy this, did you buy it? It's gonna feel like Christmas. The box is gonna be fucking huge. You'll be tucking into that box with a what's it? Box cutter.
Sud00 says, there is a new version called the FLX10. It has stems which isn't a must have. DDJ 1000 is about 400 quid less. It's a software setting. Wow. There's so... Pioneer, I fucking hate Pioneer. The amount this shade costs for no reason at all, because it's just because it's industry standard and they can. And they keep updating this crap. I just bought a CDJ 3000 last year, and now they got 3000X. Just go to hell with that, dude. You can't keep changing the damn thing. And then they changed the platter weight. Bro, so what, I have to spend like, what, $3,000 just to have the platter that clubs are going to have within the next few months? I hate the way they do that. Display said, but just says, did you have to go to sleep for the eye surgery, Johnny, or do they just numb you?
You can, but they just numbed me. It's fine. I kind of liked it. Okay, so this basically has everything you could need, dude. I'm guessing you're not doing scratching and stuff, but that is a deal breaker. You need the jog adjust for the heavy or light platter. You got that.
Sud00 says, yeah, they love doing that.
Dude, with the amount of money you pay for this absolute crap, it should have every fucking knob available. And it's built like shit. Like, it should be built like an absolute tank, and it's not. It just feels cheap and plasticky. Rekordbox is the shittest software in the freaking universe. It's backwards, it's old, it's buggy, it crashes. To update it literally took me like 8 to 10 hours plus. And you can't use that to DJ out when you should be, considering they pitch themselves as not only a DJ band, but the DJ brand. The whole system's archaic. You need to have a fucking Ethernet cable plugged in, and then you need a powered Ethernet hub. If you have 2 CDJs, you need to put both Ethernets into the hub, and then that via USB dongle into your computer. Why can't you just do that synchronization with one USB that goes from 1 to 1, and then you daisy chain one of them into your Mac or PC? It's awful.
SRH547 says, how's Victoria MN nice? So husband should be a good score for 9 Midwest were all solid, but was asking if the trampled lady was in Minnesota. Thermuad Trucker says, I just showed up. Is this thing on sale or something? Sud00
Suds wants to buy it.
What software do you like to use?
The other thing, like, I actually started making a dossier of how shit these things are. Like, every time I was using it, all this stuff came up, whether it's hardware, but especially software or in the manual. It's fucking laughable, bro. Open it up and it goes, this is even to sort out your record box, just for organizing on the USB stick. Do not get me started on that, just the basic functionality. But it goes, I can't remember the name, but it goes, you've got this record box, but now you need to integrate the new blah, blah, blah Pro record box. But they can't do it smoothly, so you've got the old system and the new system, and then it says be careful where this file is on your USB, otherwise you could erase. There's a bug that erases all the old stuff, and they're changing the infrastructure completely, and it's page after page of this shit with these diagrams. I'm looking at it thinking, most user unfriendly trash ever.
My name, the number's so annoying.
Yeah, go onto YouTube Studio and then go onto General and then go onto Handle and change it. You can only change it twice. Be careful. So there's that, and then exporting onto a USB. There's no like big export button, and if you make changes on the USB and then plug the USB in, you have to do something like sync, and it will sync the changes you've made on your USB into the onto your actual like frame, your actual infrastructure of your DJ setup on your Mac. But you need to do this fiddly thing. It should all be automatic. The most crazy thing ever is sometimes when it reads the track, the BPM, and then tells you what the BPM is, it will do it half speed, so then you can't beat sync it if you want to without adjusting it to double the speed. Or if sometimes it's double it. For example, the track's like 174 BPM, which is drum and bass, but it will say 87.5, which is half of that, because it analyzes it wrong. And you can't mix an 87.5, you can't beat sync an 87.5 with a 174. On Tractor, one button on the interface, bang, like it sorts it out. It's a software thing, it's not a hardware thing. And you could do that with much, much more basic technology. But on the CDJ, once you move away from your Mac and you just got the USB key, on the CDJ, if the BPM is analyzed wrong and you can't beat sync it, you can't double the tempo or halve it to what it should be. It won't let you do it from the CDJ. You have to go all the way back into your computer, into Rekordbox, do it there, then re-export the whole key. And with the new CDJ 3000X, you can do it on the CDJ 3000X, but they won't let you do it on the CDJ 3000. The CDJ 3000 has infinitely more power than it needs to make that basic change, and the only reason they won't give you that on the CDJ 3000, which still costs like $3,000, is because they want you to buy the 3000X just to have one of those features. That's like releasing a game and like locking off the content and making people pay through the fucking nose just to have that with the DLC when it was already there. And even if they had included it with the original package, it still wouldn't be worth the money. I fucking hate them so much. I hate Pioneer, and it looks ugly as well. The thing, just everything about it, like the way the Q works is so fucking weird and backwards, and there's no point for there to even be the fucking Q button when you have the hot Qs. It's just, I hate it so much. And to have like one standard with the platter weight, you get used to it, and then on the next CDJ they change the platter weight and make it different. So I had to learn 7 different fucking CDJs to know the feel of each one. Absolute hatred. The amount that it costs, it should get on its knees and say your ick day for that price. Anything less, it's a rip-off. It's a rip-off. And as I said, they only do it because for whatever reason, they became the industry standard, and they can. You want to practice in the same environment that you have in a club, you got to pay like $5,000. So anyways, that thing you're looking at, it has fucking everything, dude. The actual mixer itself, it has the key effects. It has like the color knobs. I think it even has the effects that you get on the 750 is the one everyone buys, but there's I think it's a 1000 or 950 version, which it has like Wi-Fi, and it has a few more effects, and it's way more expensive, and it has like more effects. I think even this has it. These are the 4 key ones, especially the resonant filters. It's all there. It's more than, I mean, it's everything. But the thing is like once you have it, it's chunky, and you can't upgrade them individually. But yeah, bro, it looks good is my answer. I couldn't give you that answer on Holy Diver.
Sud00 says, crazy. SRH 547 says, oh that's cool, I thought was referring to the Ice Agent code.
Something one.
Thermuard Trucker says you can't jailbreak it or something.
I don't think so.
Sud00 says ha 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 ha. Thirdest Police Edbudger says, I agree, Midwest dudes leaps and bounds above the half homo NY dudes JL lol. Sud00 says, good stuff.
Mate, stream's been banned, Victoria. You menace. Yeah, no, it has absolutely everything. I cannot lie. It had all this shit that I really, really wanted when I got the 3000. I could have got 2 3000s, but I got one 3000 and I got a DJX 1000 Mark II because I purposely wanted a shitty one where you couldn't change the platter weight to learn how to scratch on a shitty one. So if I ever have that out, I know how to use it, and just know how to use one of those decks that has very limited browsing functions where you have to use the shift function just to get my head around it on like a shittier alternative. But you know what? If you have a 3000 and a 1000 Mark II, you can't do the key sync. So I can't do it. You can do key sync, which is really fucking important if you're going to do mashups. There's I think I can't do sync, but I can change the key just on an individual on that 3000. So there's one mix I'll do with the drum and bass track and this weird kind of rock song that's sped up, but you have to change the key or it sounds horrible. It's on Tractor, when I just press the key sync, it instantly puts it into the right key. On this, I have to go in and change it manually. And then it gets confused communicating with the other hardware. Yeah, I know, I had eye surgery. Thank you. I'm all right, mate. Mwad. How you doing, the Mwad trucker? Dude, we saw Lan Tran earlier. What's up, Lan? Lan, I'm going to meet you on the, what is it, the 14th? If your train isn't delayed.
Thirdest Police Edbudger says Homo sapien, that is lol.
Oh my lord. My friend sent me a picture of steaks. My friend's got some sick barbecue, bro. Look at this. He's just like, look. It's so good. He's such a good cook. If I had one of those, I would literally use it every goddamn day. Oh wow.
Sud00 says, that's for the advice.
Yeah, no worries. What's your response? What are you thinking, more importantly? And do you have any questions about it? It looks really close to the CDJ 3000. The difference is I can't see the hot cues, but those buttons, those pads, that will be the hot cue. I know that's what it's going to be. And you could use that for other things as well. And you got like, so you can, basically these are going to be the hot cues. And you got the key sync, which is fucking mental. This makes me horny, this shit. The filter and the resonant filter. It's mad, like one of the filters, you've got, oh no, do you not have that though? That's interesting. Yeah, you're actually lacking one pretty fucking important thing. So on the DJ M750 Mark II, the color knob will respond to whatever effect you have.
Yes, sounds good. I'm gonna go for it. It was that or the new one that is the FLX10, but they only added stems to it.
So my one has an added knob for, it's like master wetness for the effect. So if you put it to 100 and you do a resonant filter, it's insanely strong. So you actually leave it 50% and then it's perfect. But then for the regular filter, you need to put the mix at 100, otherwise it's too weak. It's kind of weird. You need to do different amount of effect depending on whether you do the regular filter or the resonant, and they end up pretty much the same. But I feel like if you don't have that knob, one of those filters won't be as tasty, but I feel it's quite specific what I use it for. It's basically drum and bass. Bang. So if you're not doing mad shit like that, a lot of people don't anyways, it doesn't really matter. I think one of them at least will do that job properly, but it doesn't seem to have like a master DJ M750 Mark II. FX master blend. Yeah, so you see this one, parameter, yours doesn't have that. See, you don't have a parameter knob. So I think it's filter, you need parameter to max, and then this sounds really good when you filter it. But for sweep, it's already resonant.
Sub00 says, I see.
Yeah, so this is already resonant, and on max it just sounds horrible, so you just leave it normal. So I'm guessing, yeah, they actually sound really similar. It's just a nuance between them. So even if you don't have it, one of them will give you the effect that I find is like really sweet. It will probably be, I think it's sweep, like resonant. That's going to work. But parameter, I wonder if it has that DDJ 1000, DDJ 1000 parameter knob missing. No. FX knob replace. I recently bought, but the FX knob is peeling off. Or maybe it is there, but it's somewhere else. Parameter min max. Maybe it's just but then maybe level mixing sampler. Maybe it can't be that though, can it? That is the same, but that is for this effects. But maybe you can apply it to that. This one, I doubt it though. Parameter effects. Oh no, is it this? The high range standalone Pioneer mixes all featured, yeah, this control just below the color effect buttons With the DJ 1000, most users may think this function is missing, but we're here to show you you can use the software to replace the missing control panel. So you're going to have to assign this to a MIDI thing. Yeah, so you go to Preferences, Effect Panel, Beat Effects, Sound Color. Once enabled, you can find the color settings just underneath the usual bangs. From here, you can select you can see the selected color effect, and to the right is the parameter knob. Okay, which is this. So you're just doing it inside the software, but you will need to the problem with this is you have to DJ from Rekordbox, and Rekordbox is absolute trash. I don't think you can do it from
SRH 547 says we're all good, been on a deep slump of unproductivity, but it's a faking new year and I'm losing my gut, get a job or two, a grow or three, and lose 1 or 4 bad habits.
Simply drag the intensity. Another hidden gem is the ability to control release effects. There is some kind of option. I do wonder if you change it, yeah, I think this is when you're playing from Rekordbox, which you don't want to do. But maybe Effect Panel, Beat Effects, Sound Color Effects, Beat Effects. Oh, you can do both. Maybe, I don't know, maybe that one knob will do both.
Sub00 says, I was testing the MIDI settings on my Ableton Push 2.
I do wonder if you can change the setting for that, for the mixer without Rekordbox. So when you're just using USBs. But then again, maybe Rekordbox is feasible if you're using that one unit, because if you use separate CDJs with the Ethernet cables, it's a fucking nightmare. One thing goes wrong, like all the software will just stop working, or there'll be some major fucking problems. But maybe you get away with it. I wonder. No, I think yeah, you can, because look, you're changing the curve. That has to be permanent. Like, I feel like once you do that once, it's going to do it. Oh my god. So yeah, you don't have the crossfader, this is major. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can do something. I think like that, the level depth, you can use that to do this and this at the same time. And I think that's going to be this one, Effect Panel, maybe. Or maybe just do it once and it will stay like that, and then set up a MIDI thing if you want to do it live. But again, that's not going to work with USBs. Hopefully that will just stay when you do it. Anyways, I think that's a minor thing. Yeah, it doesn't have the crossfade curve, which is really fucking important. I know it does. No, you're good. Look, there it is. I know that's not your one. Yeah, that's what it should have. But because they're cheap phase, they don't put it in. You have to do that behind the scenes, bruv. What's up, Daredevil? I have rosacea and mild rhinophyma, so they basically nuked the sebaceous glands on my nose to stop it turning into a cauliflower later in life. And my eye, I had ptosis, where the eyelid is sometimes going over the pupil, which obfuscates my vision. So I had to sort that shit out. Mate, Psychomantium tipped $100 on the Rumble side. No fucking way, bro. Okay, we need to give you text to speech. Hold on a second, my man. You madman. We all need to celebrate Psychomantium here. This is big things, boy.
Sud00 says, I'll check out the parameter settings.
Daredevil, we're gonna give you text to speech as well. How are you, Daredevil? Does that Does that make sense at all? Psychomantium, you legend. Thank you so much. What a hero you are. Let's go have a look. Let's check in on the Rumble.
Says, get well soon.
Thank you, mate. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Mate, Psychomantium tipped $100. What an absolute hero he is. Mate, that's... I can buy the beef Wellington, mama. I'm going to go buy beef Wellington, cuzzy wuzzy. Man, that's made my fucking month. That has. Oh, my Lord. It fucking does help, cuzzy wuzzy. Thank you so much. You're a streamer, right? Psychomantium's a good dude, and he definitely aligns with us politically. So if you could go on over to Psychomantium's Rumble channel and give him a follow, give him a boost, because that's ridiculously generous. It would. That's the least we can do. That's the least we can do. Least we can do. Thank you so much, mate. Was that because you felt sorry for me for playing that impossible video game, Holy Diver? Massively helps, man. What a fucking legend. What made you do that, bruv? I need to know so I can make other people do that. Do you feel sorry for me because of my eye? Do I need to get more?
SRH 547 says cables shit. One thing I have more than plants miles no but close to one crop.
I think one of the most viewed videos online I saw on Instagram, that's what it said on the caption, was the guy who opened the box with all the cables in, that opened the breaker box, and it was the maddest nest of cables you had ever seen, and it was running through the bathroom, which made it extra dangerous, and something was smoking, but it was a literal, I don't know, if you imagine the most, like a parody of messy cables inside a breaker, it was like that. It's like something from a fucking like Naked Gun movie or something. Mate, Psychomantium, you're a legend. There must be a reason though. Thank you so much, dude. That's amazing. That's amazing. I wish I had someone to help me clip things like this, because there's a way to clip when someone does a $500 donation or more, because the reaction is always incredible. We had a few of those, man. There was 2 dudes who used to do it. One of them was Robert Greenheck. He used to tip $500. Yeah, I don't know where he went. And then there's Gary Sanders, who tipped like thousands of dollars in one night. What the actual... That was the best time, bro. I felt like I'm making it.
Sub00 says, chuck you a couple quid on PayPal.
Thank you, Suz, man. We were killing it today, cuzzy wuzzy. I just deleted PayPal from my phone, and I wish I hadn't done that, so I could see that. What a legend. Mate, it's all happening now. It's all happening. It's all kicking off, cuzzy wuzzy. Man, very grateful. Indeed. Very grateful. Wow, man, that's so generous, dude. Holy shit, dude, he tipped quite a lot. Thank you, man. That makes... Man, I'm so happy. Yay. Thanks so much. Wow, this is a good day. Bruv, I can smell that beef Wellington. Put that beef Wellington down now. No, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to put it on my pepperoni pizza, the beef Wellington flavor. Come on, do it. Do it. Come. I'm going to come on your beef Wellington. Come here. Come on, let's go. Do it. Get to the kitchen. Wow, Happy New Year, Psychomantium. Make sure to follow him on Rumble, Bumble, Stumble, Piping Hot, Apple Crumble, please. Let's we find his channel, and I'll post it in the chat.
SRH 547 says I sending 1.89969 quintillion theoretical dollars, not as good as real ones, but it's the thought that counts.
It's just as good.
Nansim Chain 3501 says, make my shit the chronic in having cataract surgery soon.
Make our shit the chronic. Nancy, here's a little taster of what you're in store for. How are you, Nancy? Nancy the legend. Nancy the legend. No, she's an official Massacre mate, a Massacre mator. Nancy, you legend. I see that special star. Nancy's a hero. Consistency coming from Nancy. She's here. She's there. She's ucking Faye everywhere. Her name's McShane. Let's go. Okay, this is Psychomantium's Rumble channel. and he does his own live streams. So please do the right thing, everyone. And
Nansim Chain 3501 says, fine. Happy New Year.
Happy New
Johnny
Year,
Massacre
Nancy.
Says, follow, link.
How are you, Nancy? What did you do for Christmas? What was on the menu for Christmas? Did you have a chronic Christmas?
Sedbudger says, good luck, Nancy.
Good luck,
Daredevil
Nancy.
10 says, sorry I can't stay today even as a lurker. Have to watch Manchester United break my heart. I'll watch the archive. Have a good one.
Thank you, mate. Are they playing now? Wait, who are you playing? Daredevil, you were in the UK? I feel streaming in the UK gets me more views, like it's different. Maybe being in Japan is what really ucks you. Bruv, who are you playing? Excuse me. Man United, absolutely fucked. Man City beating Brighton. Mate, if Brighton score again, I will absolutely... I don't even want to tell you. Burnley.
Daredevil 10 says, Burnley. Nancy
You legend.
3501 says, made turkey, my son. Bill is staying with me.
Oh, that's sweet. Give my regards to your son. Tell him I say, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, where's Burnley in the table? Oh no, second from bottom. You're on a run of loss, draw, loss, loss. Mate, I feel like you can take Man United today. They're absolutely ucked Faye and ucked K. Ruben Amorim is an absolute anchor way. I think we need a t-shirt that says anchor way with an anchor on it and it says way.
547 says the Australians always had the Belgian quoting Arnold give me back to the chopper in best Arnold voice. Manchester we keep it Real Madrid maths.
Manchester, they're going down, cuzzy. Nancy, good luck with the surgery, yeah? Mate, Psychomantium, absolute legend, $100 donation. Oh, Lord of mercy. Suds as well, thank you so much. I just want to eat more oats, but I'm going to get fat. I shouldn't do that, should I? Bruv, look at the Arsenal 5 on the trot, cuzzy. Look, we're top of the table. Look at that. That can't be right. Are we that far ahead? That can't be right. They can't have updated that. There's no fucking way. It says 0-0 here. What's this BS? 1-0. You literally just changed. I was looking at it. You absolute anchorways. Look, 48 points. We're top of the table. They got 45 if they win this. But we've got a game in hand. But really, we want them to draw. If they draw and we beat Liverpool, we will be 8 points ahead. I will take that, cuzzy wuzzy. But they're probably going to win, the bastards. They need to ucking fade Oozley though. I feel like the pig Latin is an actual stroke of genius. You can say pretty much anything and get away with it. Anchorways, absolute anchorways. Man, I just want to eat more porridge oats, cuzzy, with the banana in it. So tasty. I could eat the whole... There's a lot of calories in oats, right? There's absolute shit tons. I don't know how many calories. The thing is, I've been kind of getting big. I've been eating, especially after the surgery, and it's...
Thirdest please said but just says anchor way seems like the way an actual wanker would say wanker lol. Oh no, not a wrong speak.
Absolute anchor way. How many calories in 100 grams of oats? I hope it's fucking tons. Oats, raw calories, 100 grams. Bro, raw oats in a 100 gram serving contains 400 calories. Each serving I'm eating is at least 200 grams. I'll be eating like, honest to God, the last 3 days I've had something like 500 grams of oats a day. That's 2,000 calories, bro. I need to stop. That's it. I'm done with oats. Oh my God. There's so many calories in oats. This is wrong. This is not right. Dude, 11 grams of protein.
SRH 547 says, get down back to the chopper.
Bro, I've eaten my last oat. 70 grams of carbohydrates in 100 grams of oats. I'm afraid, bro, I have murdered the keto. But the thing is, I did keto a while, and now it's just going, you don't get fat after a few days of feeding, and now it's going all into the body, and now I'm stopping, dude. That's my final oat consumed. Never again. It's no wonder I was loving the oats like a crackhead, because it's full of carbs, bruv. That's, of course, that's why I was into it. Bruh. 70 grams of carbs in 100 grams of oats. Whole lot of mercy. Do you know what, right? If I come back to London next year, I basically need a flatmate. I need some flatmates, innit? I need some flatmates. Maybe I should get a flat with Edward Johnstone, the king of Tuk Tuk himself, the king of Tuk. Because he'll be in London next year, cuzzy. Me and Edward in the base. What do you think? That'd be funny. I have no idea what Edward looks like. I have no idea what he looks like. Edward's mysterious, cuzzy. He was on the Discord and then he fucking deleted his Discord account. What? What are you doing, Edward? Edward, he's shunned an online footprint in favor of a lifetime of immaculate tuckage. Mate, thank you for the donations, everyone. Big tings. Big tings, baby. Man, this year more than any other, I've appreciated my mum's house. Man, sleeping in a bed is a fucking, like, there's so many things people take for granted, like sleeping in a bed. I've slept on this fucking tiny little futon for the last 7 fucking years. 7 years. And it's so old, like it's getting thinner and thinner and more worn away. I basically sleep on the floor, and some people say sleeping on the floor is good for your back. No, it fucking isn't. Or if you sleep on your side, it isn't. But even on the back, not for me, cuzzy. There's no fucking way. I'm not hearing it. That's got to be cope. So sleeping in a normal bed with not 1 but 2 blankets. Oh my God. Every time I go to sleep, on my bed, there's like a harder blanket, more rigid one, and a really soft one. And I do the harder one underneath, and you wrap it under your legs and your body, and then the bigger one goes over the top, and it feels like you're proper enveloped. And then the mattress is really soft, but not too soft. And every night I go to bed with a grin on my face because I've got a bed. It feels amazing to have a fucking bed. It feels like the amount it does for your mental, not sleeping on the floor every fucking day, is incredible. And having more than 1 room is just unbelievable. I'm living in this shoebox in Japan. It's just 1 unit. And here, I'm in a dining room. Just to have the headspace that goes with the physical space and separation of moving from a bedroom to another room, it makes you want to do things. It makes you want to stream more. And just having a shower where you're not bending over like this because the ceiling's so low. I was just thinking, wow, I feel fucking blessed to be in here. Oh my God, dude. I appreciate it so much. I said to my mum earlier, I'm a weirdo. I actually don't believe that. I believe everyone else is a weirdo, but I'll for the sake of convenience, okay, I'm a weirdo because I'm different to other people. And I like punishment. I like to punish myself, and I like to deprive myself of things in extreme fashion because I'm so fucking patient. I can put something under siege. I don't care how long it fucking takes. Years and years and years.
IDK how you do it. I had a foot in
Survival.
my early 20s. It didn't last long. Saved up for a bed immediately after getting that, which wasn't easy on single mum income. Worth it though.
It's fucking worth it. And like, I actually need to get a mattress, or I need to work something out because I can't be sleeping on that fucking floor anymore. I can't. But I will lay siege to something and give up everything for it, and I will sit there for fucking years. I don't care how long it takes. And the harder it is, the more fucked up it is. I'll fucking wait there. I can wait forever. I'll be like Mao outside the nationalist camp, starving people to death in my siege. like in the fucking freezing cold. I won't stop, and I kind of like it. That's why I like Dark Souls games. I like to fucking torture myself and punish myself, and then afterwards just feel so fucking good. I don't know how long I don't know how I survived so many years sleeping on that fucking wafer thin thing. I do not fucking know, dude. So I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. But nah, not superstitious. But I don't want to make too much of a thing of it. But I really need to get some movement. There needs to be some development this year. I need to, at the very least, need a fucking mattress. Would be amazing. But yeah, I appreciate being in this house. It feels fucking good. It feels very good. It feels amazing. Get to the chopper. Bro, there's football occurring, and come on, Brighton. We need you to draw with Man City badly. Very badly. Oh man, I was screaming with joy. Okay. Still 1-0. Come on, Brighton. Half time. I feel like I could just go away and watch this, really. Brentford are winning. I think my dad's at that game. Because, yeah, he will be, because it's at home. I sent him a cheeky message. Are we playing video games? What are we doing? Anyone have any ideas? Send my dad a message. At the game. I think he has to be. I can't believe my dad stopped supporting Arsenal and started supporting Brentford. But I get it. I get it. Arsenal's a bit sterile. He wanted that old school Highbury atmosphere of standing in the terraces. Brentford though. The Bees is their nickname. Okay. I think I might Ukfe Offe. I think I'm going to go. I do have the difficult video game loaded up. Sorry, I'm making the mic noise. I've got it loaded up, but I don't think I've got the... I don't know if I can do that, Cuzzy. I don't know if I can do that. I don't think we're doing that, Cuzzy Wuzzy. Let's do it on Friday, yeah? I'll change the time. I will change it. I actually probably could. I had a massive coffee, so maybe not. But I slept 3 hours last night because I had a coffee yesterday. I had a coffee in the morning though, but it fucks me up, dude. I just should not be drinking that shit. Why I don't know. Nah, fuck it. I should be. I like it. But yeah, I tried to go to sleep last night on 3 hours sleep. Couldn't sleep because I had a coffee in the morning. Sometimes it just does me like that. And so slept 3 hours before the surgery. So I should be able to sleep. But I had another coffee about 90 minutes ago. It's so tasty. I just want that there. Well, maybe we could play a game now. What say you? Dun dun dun. I need to reply to some messages.
Nansim Chain 3501 says, Bill wants to know what you think of Chicago Footwork Duke. He says Japan has some good artists.
I don't know what that is. Oh, what is that? Can you give me an example so I can listen to it and then let you know?
Nansim Chain 3501 says, he really likes DJ NHK guy and it is normies get them mixed up with Doug. He also DJs.
I haven't listened to DJ NHK, although that does ring a bell.
3501 says, drum and bass.
Drum and bass, yeah, mate. I love drum and bass. I haven't heard of Chicago Footwork or Duke. Sounds mental. Sounds absolutely mental. What are we doing? I mean, I might as well put the fucking football on, innit? And like, well, I don't know. I don't want to watch Man City because they're our main rivals, and I hate them. If my dad's at the Brentford game, nah, I can't be watching Brentford. I actually had this vision. Oh my god, mate! The guy in the comments, his team just fucking scored against Man United. Daredevil. He said, "Sorry, I can't stay today. Even as a lurker, I have to watch the Manchester United break my heart. I watched the archive. Have a good one." I told him like they could win. I said you'd win. They scored in 14 minutes. This is fucking hilarious. Oh my god, they're second from bottom as well. Let's go Burnley. Let's go Burnley. Come on now, twist the knife. Amazing. That is fucking great. Come on, Brighton. Come on, Brighton. Come on, Brighton. Should we watch the Man United game? Let's watch that. Let's watch that. That's what Daredevil's watching. Let's watch that. Alright, we're just chilling now. Burnley.
Perhaps not from Aiden Heaven, who I...
Perfect. I'm watching the game with Daredevil. Shut it. This is so good. This is so good. Burnley is second for bottom. Man United just lost their manager. He's like the guy has behavioural problems. Their manager, just the way he acts, the pettiness. He's just a weird guy. And all of the players fell out with him, which tells you a lot. It's not him. It's not the players. It's him. And all these players left or on loan, and then some are about to leave. But now that he's left, they want to stay. He was just destroying their club even more than their terrible management system is already destroying it. I don't know what's going on at Man United, but they've got it. The only thing I can put it down to is corruption. It's been consistently terrible for so many years, and they don't have any success yet. They've got tons of money because they became the legacy brand just off a period of success in the mid 90s to like mid thousands, and since then they've been so terrible and just consistently spunking so much money and not just can't get it together. I just feel like whoever's running the show it's all kickbacks. It's all kickbacks and agents and laundering. Everything's money laundering, bruv, and you know it. Come on, Burnley. Come on, Burnley. I will laugh if Burnley win. Let's go.
Nansim Chain 3501 says, Bill here. Hey, I enjoy mixing it with DNB Ragga Jungle.
Beast mode.
SRH 547 says, what about MC Mike Hunt?
Bill, okay, let me recommend you a tune then. Look up a tune. It's so fucking good. I've actually played this in a club and it fucking tears it up. Everyone loves it. It's called Code Red by Conquering Lion. This is going to be right up your street, cuzzy. We might be able to play it. Let's see if it's on Spotify. If it's not, we're going to be able to play it. But these old jungle songs often aren't. But this one is so big, it probably is. But then again, no, it's there. We can't play that, unfortunately. But that's the one, Cuzzy. Code Red. I think it's the 94 remix. No, it's the original mix. It's just such a tune. Yeah. This song is unbelievably good.
SRH 547 says, here comes the hot stepper.
Here comes the hot stepper. Turn it up. And what is it? It doesn't say turn it up. What does it actually say? Here comes the hot stepper. It says murderer. I used to think it said turn it up when I was a kid. Here come the hot stepper. Murderer. Here come the lyrical gangster. Murderer. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Murderer. Still looking like that. Murderer.
Nansim Chain 3501 says, "Y've got it, cuzzies wazzy'll check it out."
Nancy, you got the musical talent in the family. If he likes drum and bass, he's a legend. I knew your son has to be a legend. The mother's a legend. She's only going to make more legends. Definitely, he's into drum and bass. The thing is, Nancy, if he's into drum and bass, I don't want to put him on the spot. I don't want to put him on the spot. But let's just say, perhaps some of his uptake inhibitors are responsible for larger than normal amounts of serotonin and dopamine being unleashed on the synapses. Here come the hot stepper, murderer. Here come the lyrical gangster, murderer. We're looking at the goal now. Oh, he's crossed it. Oh my God. Okay, so I think he tried to cross it, and he basically scored from a cross. So he foxed everyone with that, even himself. So he's not going to be complaining.
Just says, no, we don't die, yes, we multiply.
Oh, Lord of mercy, Victoria. Victoria, you're an absolute menace. Menace.
SRH 547 says, "Murderer, they know what Bo don't know, and if go far back just as well hit the baby got back."
Still looking like that, murderer. Poison. The poison. That's a fuck. Dun, 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 dun. Never trust a big butt and a smile. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dun, bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dun, 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 dun. Fucking hell, like the chorus in that song is actually outrageously good. Ba, 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 bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-dum dun 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 dun. The fucking songs from that era, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of shit, but the banging ones with the New Jack Swing and shit. And this is when the barrier to entry to music production was so high, you couldn't just make some trash in your mother's bedroom after having 6 Xannies. You actually had to really give a fuck about it and invest in it at the expense of other things, which basically cleared out the wheat from the chaff. And the only people that could get through were actually fucking beastly. I almost feel like this is why we need a dictator in the more, or some people, I can see why some people want a dictator, because if it goes wrong, well, you're fucked forever, and so is society. But having like a gatekeepers for something can actually work out really well. Like, was the music industry better with loads of gatekeepers and A&Rs and major labels and like little labels competing against the majors, or is it better now with just endless slop constantly being released and anyone can have a go? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Da, 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 da. But I have to say though, modern EDM producers, the really shit hot ones, you know, the good sound designers and stuff, some of the fucking things they make is unreal.
SRH 547 says, "In on a fits and tantrum, I just want to shine."
Dun, 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 dun. Was that Teddy Riley who did that? Teddy. Didn't he do the fucking Michael Jackson Dangerous album? That album, I fucking love that album so hard. I love so many songs on that album. I love so many. Da, 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 da. And you had all those black groups of, it'd be like 2 or 3 kind of handsome young black men who do these really kind of, it would be called a shuffle today, right? They had that shuffle dance. Do you remember that shit? Everyone's like stepping like this and then turn and like cross the legs and shit. But that formula was so fucking good. It was really entertaining, that dance. It looked like they weren't just fucking winging it. They actually had some moves. And then the songs are all very sexual and that was quite an interesting era. I think everyone was shagging at that time. People had money as well to have kids and shit. It was just a lot of shagging. For sure. Da 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 da. Wondering what you're gonna do. Dun 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 dun. This fucking tune. Da da da. Relationships they see. Da 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 dun 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 dun. Get away with that shit, dude. Da, 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 da. Oh shit, Man United, here they come. Okay, straight at the keeper. Da da da. Her name's Victoria. Absolute fucking menace.
And the spinners used to do those dances. Lol, my mom's era, she loved Motown and soul.
Da 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 da.
Nansim Chain 3501 says, Trippy truly does that on nice haha.
Da 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 da. Boom boom boom. Mate, this fucking album. This is hype. It has sleigh bells in it. Why you wanna trip on me? You see Michael getting down. Dun dun dun. Why?
Tricky Turtle remixed Poison.
Why you wanna trip on me? Why you wanna trip on me? That's a fucking tune. This one. You gotta get it. It's so good. But this album, the thing is, if it weren't for the fucking astronomical quality of Thriller, and also Bad to a lesser extent, but let's be real, that's insane and off the wall, right? This would be regarded as the fucking greatest shit ever. Da, da, da. To come with a new producer and the brief is, okay, we're going to make this fucking hit, and for it to actually be that good is nothing short of admirable and you could argue incredible. You gotta get it. You got, mate. This is I don't give a.
Display said, but just says, oh, is that the one where he's in the desert with the model?
That one's black or white, isn't it? Pretty sure. I could be wrong, and I'm pretty sure there was a desert in there, but they had all kinds of different settings. This is, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is 10 out of 10. Yeah, baby, it's so good. Do you remember the? Remember the? Mate, Michael, there will never be another one of these guys. Oh my lord.
Their display said, but just says no black or white had more people.
Oh really? We're gonna have to check that. I like every song on this, mate. This actually could be the best song in the whole fucking album. I feel this is massively underrated because remember the time 479 million views. I should actually ask you. Off the line clearance by Burnley. Oh my lord.
Display said but just says, oh yeah, I remember trying to learn the dance to that LMAO, remember the time. SRH 547 says turtles to slow to trip.
I should, mate, that is like goal line clearance of the season. They just headed it. Oh mate, that's like, they're going to replay that.
But just says JL.
That was amazing. I should ask you what you think the biggest songs in this album are. Can you believe the biggest one is literally Remember the Time? I don't even think that got to #1 though. Oh, they fucking scored the anchor waves. No, it's disallowed. Oh my god, mate. Daredevil's going to be losing his shit. What's going on here? Mate, this is fucking entertaining. I gotta watch other teams more often. Sometimes when it's a good game, it's just undeniable. You can't stop watching it. It's a great game. Kyle Walker, he's ex-Tottenham, the bastard. That's our rival. Oh, what happened here? He's crossed it in. The bastard. A lot of fucking rumble, bumble, stumble in the box. Is it a penalty? Dude, you cannot give a pen for that. Oh, he's put it in though. Well, I know what's happened here. Is it a foul in the build-up? Oh my god, I think it was. Dude, there is no way that's going to be disallowed for Man U. Is it a penalty? What the fuck is going on? The manager's going, what the fuck?
Mansim Chain 3501 says, Sweater Beats does remember the time on some Love Step future bass shit. SRH 547 says shit, I got the Moonwalker VHS.
Oh man, that film was... I loved that as a kid. If you watch that now, it's super duper terrible. But the actual... all the dance scenes are just fucking excellence, man. The aesthetic is second to none, even though it started to get a little weird. Michael was just starting to get weird, but the suit, right? The white suit with the blue shit. So yeah, that song, Remember the Time, 479 million streams on
just
Spotify.
Says, yeah, in the closet was with Naomi Campbell in a California desert, had to look it up, lol.
Oh yeah, and he's like, trust me, I'm straight. Do you think he was straight though? I think, right, this song is 283 million actually. I actually think this is the best fucking song on the album, even though it's not as funky as the other ones. It's so beautiful, and it's like it has a Christian choir influences, and the dynamics in it. And then it goes, it goes up a semitone or a whole tone. And it just adds so much to it. And the way it breaks down, and he goes, in my darkest moments, and he's crying and shit. I feel emotional just even thinking about it. This song is just, I think it's the best fucking thing on the album. Everyone needs this song.
I want to make it a better place for our children.
Dude, and like it's how positive is this? I want to make the world a better place for our children. What is it? What are we talking about now? Michael, fucking hope he was innocent. He seemed to want to make a positive change, and it didn't sound cheesy. He just he was, mate. What a legend he was, man. There are ways to get there if you care, man. It's so good.
There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space.
In karaoke, heal the world, make it a better place for you, for me.
Their display said but just says, I think he was asexual or something. IDK, he was just weird because of his religion and his weird mommy attachment.
His dad was a POS. Like, he had you just mentioned his dad and his face. He's like, want to start crying. His dad was a definite abuser, bro. You could see he's an evil man. Hey, heal the world.
Heal the world. Make it a better.
It's so fucking good. Next one. It's such a feel-good song. Oh man, this one. I fucking love this. Who is it? Is it a friend of mine? I got the kick of the lonely. Oh, and then he scored 2-0. Burnley. This beat. Fucking classic. Give In to Me. Amazing. Will You Be There? No, this is the best song on the album.
Just says yeah, he hated his father and he used to hear and see his brothers bringing girls back on tour and stuff. He was surrounded by craziness.
Yeah, and they did sexual things, right? And they invited him to join or something, and he was like super like he was way under the statutory age, whatever you call it. Yeah, I mean, who knows what happened to him as a kid, but obviously it's a lot of trauma. This only has...
GD says, Mikey was a victim even if he was or was not a creeper. He grew up as an abused child star that's gotta fuck a kid up.
Yeah, you could just tell. What's up, Deathclaw? You could just tell by the way he talks about his dad. This song only has 40 million streams compared to the 479 mil of Remember the Time. I actually low-key believe this could be the best song on the album.
Just says, yeah, he was just a little kid seeing all that, so sad.
Do you remember? Heal the world. And this, Will You Be There? Keep the Faith. Keep the faith. This is great as well. Gone Too Soon. This is beautiful, this song. Beautiful. He like cries on this. And then finally, Dangerous. I love all the choruses on this album. They're the pads are very rich and very smart.
3501 says, Man in the Mirror.
Man in the Mirror. That is a karaoke crackerjack. That absolutely goes off in karaoke. I never realised, but it fucking does. Especially if the Brits are in town. Man, I just had to go for a little preview of that album. Oh my god, is that album good? Holy fuck, is that good? It's really smart. Most of the songs, they lean into what appears to be a different key that the song is in, because they'll lead with the minor chords. They won't lead with the one chord, and they'll play like a few notes from the kind of minor chord, so it will make you think it's a minor song, and then it will just switch into the happy major for the chorus. And then it's very clever. They'll kind of split the chords across different instruments, and they'll use like little fragments of chords, and it has this very kind of
GD says, dude gotta ask how is
musical feel.
Stitches look itchy. Thirdest police Edbudger says, I mean many victims do become predators later, but I just don't think he did.
Yeah, the older I get, the less I think he was a predator. Because it just seems like if you were, you'd be playing some 4D chess to fucking openly admit that you sleep with Ultiple May Ildren Che in the Aim Say Ed Bay when you're that famous. And he did it routinely, like even after he got in, he had all the legal troubles when they started. Then he came out again and said, so what? I know you could say maybe he had a god complex, but or he was so psychotic, he just didn't see anything wrong with it. But no, he obviously, if he did, he would have seen something wrong with it, because then he would be lying if he did it, right? You wouldn't lie if you actually were that psychopathic. You couldn't realize that was a morally wrong thing to do. Why would you come out, especially after the first time, and just say you're still doing it? That would be some fucking mad 4D chess. You've got nothing to gain. You try to hide it, because he tried to hide loads of shit, right? He was, the surgery. He said he's basically never had surgery, which is fucking mad. But he said, yeah, I sleep with them in the same bed. What? That guy, Razor Fist. What's his name, right? I don't know what he's up to, but very, very, very funny monologue guy, political stuff, libertarian monologue. I think he rose to fame because he did a series of YouTube videos properly going through the evidence, and he was vehemently in favor of MJ. And that guy, I find, he's really on the ball. He knows what's going on culturally, politically. For him to be that in Michael Jackson's favor, that actually that opened my mind a bit. Before that, I didn't. I just thought he was. You just fucking hope you so hope he wasn't, because I love the guy, man. I love his music. I just love his music so much. Yeah, like P Diddy, you wouldn't put a P Diddy song on anymore, right? You wouldn't. I mean, you would, but you wouldn't want to. Maybe if you were pissed and it came on, you get down to it because of nostalgia. You can overlook. But just in the cold hard light of day, would you put on a Diddy song now and like fucking groove around your house? I don't know, bro. His association with Biggie, that's fucked me up as well, because he's in my top 5 artists of all time. And to think P Diddy was fucking, oh no, P Diddy was producing all of his records. There's that Biggie song where he's in the mic booth and he's basically getting head from some bird.
WR says,
Diddy's
any
like,
games
"Come
on the
on,
menu
Biggie,
coming
come
up?
on." I mean, we could go back to Holy Diver, or we could do something else and do a point and click. Or we could start the Blade Runner point and click. I feel like that would be quite good kind of game, nothing too hardcore. Or am I going back into the Holy Diver? It's game time, cuzzy.
Nansim Chain 3501 says, I lost some good mixes just because it was some diddle flip.
Do you know what I mean? And then Biggie...
WR says, there's a Biggie video where there's a she-he next to Biggie. Thirdest Police Edberger says Biggie had domestic abuse charges, didn't he?
Did he? Oh no. But back then it was weird ethical times before the internet. They would say that, dude, even before that it was crazy. There's a song with
Thirdest Police Edberger says, I know he was a high school dropout and a crack dealer.
There's a song about what is it? KRS-One. KRS-One did a song about a girl. In the song, she was definitely 14 fey years, yay, old day, and he's bragging about it. Is it with Slick Rick as well? And then back in these times, they would say. I think most people just assume like at least half of this isn't true. It's just shock tactics, but. They said some mad stuff on the NWA's last album about aping Ray Immonway with Oomstick, Bray, and Hayes. Fucking wild lyrics, man, that they were doing.
WR says, lol, excellent moral character, Vic.
Mate, 1-0 to Burnley. Let's go, cuzzy. I can't believe I was consuming so many oats when there's so many. Well, no, I can understand that's why, but the oats end tonight, cuzzy. It's oats so over. Wow, everyone's scoring goals. Yes, Brighton have scored. It's 1-1 Man City. Let's fucking go. At home.
Thirdest Police Edberger says, Eddie Murphy was caught with a she-he too and they self-deleted allegedly by throwing herself off a hotel balcony.
What the hell?
With his wild friends, lol.
Can you imagine? Oh, straight at the keeper from Man U. Oh my! If Man City draw today, we're fucking, and we win tomorrow.
Thirdest Police Edberger says yes, only the height of excellence signs to Diddy, lol.
Bro, come on. Please, I know they're going to fucking score. I don't want to look at it. We need to put the Man City game on, is what we need to do. Oh my God, come on, Brighton, you beautiful people. Where are you? Come on. 1-1, let's go, cuzzy. Let's go. Come on, Brighton. Come on, Brighton. You absolute swines. Oh, okay.
Nansim Chain 3501 says, Bill wants to know how you're gonna get pushed on X by Elon like Shirley. We think you're consistent enough to go big with the news.
Oh, thank you. Who fucking knows? I think I need to release a video that goes ultra viral.
GD says, soccer or football watch party on Discord lol.
Okay, I've dropped the link. Here we go. Yeah, this is a good idea. Right, I'm going to drop the link now. So what happens is we need the team wearing blue to lose because they're 6 points behind us. If they lose, they're potentially 9 points behind. Or even if we draw 7 points behind, that means they have to win 3 to go ahead of us. 3 points per match. And like we haven't won the league for 21 years. And there's like this could really put the wind in our sails. We're playing tomorrow as well. Quite like the team who won the league last year, who are not as good this year. Oh mate, Nuka Chronic's going for a new job. Alright, I dropped the link. You can watch it on Discord. It's time to shine. Oh. It's funny because the referees now all look like fit. But back in the day when I was watching football, they were all fat and bald. Why would you hire some fat old dude to referee a game with some of the fastest athletes on the face of the planet? It's a weird old boys club. Oh my god, that's Mitoma, the Japanese guy. He's really good. He's proper loyal to the club. He could have gone anywhere, really. Mate, Man City fucked up that pass. Yay, come on, Brighton. About 25 minutes left. Guardiola, their manager, looking like he's always spitting on the pitch. Why are you spitting? You're not running around, you little fool, yeah. Do you know what? Oh my god, they nearly fucking gave it away for a goal. That is mental. Awful. They need to bring back Habib needs to come back to UFC for the White House UFC event. 250th anniversary of the founding of America. Can you imagine that? How fucking big that would be? Can you imagine how badly Conor McGregor would get his ass kicked? Imagine he loses at that event. That'd be so bad. He's going to fight Chandler, I think. Deathclaw. It's not itchy, the scar. It's actually better than it was. Oh my god, they nearly fucking scored, Cuzzy. What happened? He's got his head in his hands. Don't tell me that was an epic miss. What the hell happened? What did you fucking do, you clown? Oh my god, dude, that is the worst miss I've ever fucking seen. On a plate. Bro. It could have been 2-1 Brighton against Man City. On a plate. The ball was square to him. The goalkeeper was like 2 yards to his left. And it was just an open goal. All he had to do was tap it in. It just bounced off his trailing leg. He wasn't even ready for it when he fucking well should have been. He's in front of the goal and he's looking at his friend who just passed straight to him. Mate, they should have fucking scored that. I'm sure. I don't want to watch this. I hate Man City. I really want them to draw though, or lose. Brighton just missed an open goal tap in right in front of the goal. absolute anchorways. Brighton, I'm turning on you now. How did you squander that opportunity? I swear to God, when we play them, we'll never get a chance like that. Mate, Man City look threatening now. Coming down the left, great pass into the box. Oh, good, great defending. Look at that tackle. Don't give a pen for that. Okay, good, good. Absolutely, absolute great tackle that was. He's got to get in there stronger than that. Great tackle. Great tackle. Great defending. Look at
Chain
that.
3501 says, how can Bill send you some juke tracks?
On the Discord. On the Discord. Are you on the Discord, Nancy? Do you have a Discord account? Yeah, so to answer your question, Nancy, need a viral video, need to clip something from a show that's banging, and get millions and millions of views. Like we're talking millions. Is what we need. Million plus will do it.
Nansim Chain 3501 says, no Discord.
I think he has a Discord, doesn't he? All the Ute have a Discord. No? If not, it's a good excuse to get one. Because if
And Author 2007 says, dude, what happened to your eye?
I had a blepharoplasty. I had surgery today, so... What's up, Andy? I don't think I've got the patience for Holy Diver today, to be honest. Is level 6 harder than level 4 without any spoilers? I'm obsessed with this, though. Oh, mate, that was a filthy tackle. Is that a red card? Because it fucking looks like it. Oh, my God. He got away with it. Come on, bro. Oh, no, they're giving the ball away. City got, like, the best striker in the league. Okay, straight at the keeper. 73 minutes, basically 20 minutes to go. Oh, man. Come on. Come on, Brighton. I mean, every team like has a little blip. Oh shit, good. They're putting the pressure on now. We had a blip recently, and we weathered the storm and won pretty much all the games. It looks like Man City they're having a bit of trouble at home. They should be beating Brighton.
2007 says, yes, 6 is harder than 4 and 5.
I knew it fucking would be, man. I don't know if I can take this. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to do it. I have to prepare myself mentally for that. Right, they got a corner. You know they're going to skank it from a corner. Don't let them do it, Brighton. Get a man on each post.
GD says Nansim Chain 3.
Oh, you absolute...
One Discord, hit him up over there. If you like Johnny, I can drop the link.
Thank you. Bro, I thought it was in the back of the net. I don't know how the fuck they kept that out of the goal. Yo, come on, Brighton, you absolute legends. What the hell happened here? Bro, off the line, cuzzy. Let's go, Brighton. Oh, Haaland, that big fucking one-eyed cyclops looking other Massacre. Yay, off the line. Mate, Haaland had it in the net. The defender off the line, number 24. Who was that? Oof, come on, Brighton. You just know they're going to fold, though.
And Author 2007 says, you should go rest your eye and put some ice on it.
You're right, mate. Yeah, no, I did put some ice on it earlier. I'm supposed to do it 3 or 4 times a day. Thank you, mate. Thank you. I'm going to get some shut-eye fairly soon because I slept 3 hours last night. Coffee got me pinging though, cuzzy. Bro, the music of Holy Diver. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh no, here they come. This has to be a goal. Ah, oh, Brighton, mate. It's blood and thunder from Brighton. Oof. Man City pretty much going for an all-out attack. They're hungry for this shit. Come on, Brighton. Come on, Brighton. Andy, you're British? I forget. God, the eye looks fucked. Do you know what? Did I forget something? I think I did forget something. Did I? I had a gauze. Pause for the gauze.
Deep Claw GD says, link should be Johnny's link if I didn't screw it up.
Dude, I swear I brought the gauze in here. What am I doing? I thought I had it. Do I not have the gauze? Pause for the gauze. What's the score? 1-1. Come on, Cuzzy. Oh no. Yes. Come on, Brighton. Brighton, you should have scored. You should have scored. You should have scored. Bruv. Where? Thank
Guy
you.
Author 2007 says, I'm American.
Okay. Remind me where you're from again in America? Please, if you don't mind. Mate, I had a gauze. I need to pause for the gauze.
Bradw says, we're all American. This is our world, our empire. Some just aren't allowed on the mainland, lol.
Mate, what the fuck did I do with this gauze? What's the score? What's the score? Yes! No! Oh my god! Dude, they're hammering them, but they haven't scored yet. This is so good. Come on, Brighton. Hold on. 10 minutes to go. Come on, Brighton. Don't fuck this up. Seriously. If dude, Man City are molesting
And
them.
I Author 2007 says, Winona,
Okay.
Minnesota. Nuka Chronic says,
Oh my god.
hell yeah, share stream.
Yay. Dude, you're in Minnesota? Oh my lord, it's all popping off over there, cuzzy. Mate, Haaland is trying his best to score. Get out of there, you Cyclops looking... Mate, that was actually pretty dirty what he just did there. Where is my gauze, bruv? Where is it?
Deathclaw GD says 20 quid on Brighton getting 2 more goals before time runs out.
Bruv, the gauze has been located. It was in the trash. It was either me or my mum. 1-1. Oh no, it's in the goal. They scored. Oh no, that's from earlier. Fucking hell, Cuzzy. Come on, Brighton. 10 minutes to win it. Okay. Ooh, God, that. Ooh.
Third Esplee Sedbaja says,
it's all out of attack.
Purify yourselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Oh, Josh has changed his name. Oh, hang on a minute. It's Man City Brighton. You watching the same thing? Josh, are you new here? But I love Arsenal. Arsenal's my team. So if Brighton draw, I will. The thing which I can't get over, I'm a very obsessive person and I just get obsessed with things I need to forget about. But they had an open goal. The keeper wasn't even in the middle of the goal. The attacker was, and the ball was passed to him. He didn't have much time to react, but he was looking for the ball. All he had to do was tap it in, and it hit his trailing leg and just went somewhere else. It will go down as one of the misses of the season. Man, if you fucking score from this, you do not deserve it. Oh no, he's free on the wing. Oh, he's selfish bastard. Mate, they're selfish. I like this. 83 minutes, let's go. Come on, Brighton. Come on, Brighton. Mate, at home. Man City are at home to Brighton. Let's go, Cuzzy. Come on, Brighton. Come on, Brighton. Peacock stack. Nah, Man City are going to score. I've got too invested in it. That was great defending by Brighton. Oh, man, look at this. Oh! Come on, Brighton. Oh, yes. Go, Brighton, go. It's 3-on-2. Go, you bastards. Oh, that was... Oh, fucking hell, bruv. Mate, Man City are an all-out attack. They know they basically have to win this. This is mental. Their manager would never do this unless it was of utmost necessity. That's an interesting ball. Okay, that was out for a goal kick. 20 quid on Brighton getting 2 more goals before... Deathcore, you definitely don't watch the Premier League. That's fucking highly unlikely to happen. If that happens though, I'll give you 20 quid, bruv. I'll give you 20 quid with pleasure. The team in blue, Deathclaw, they're yeah, they've got the most... It's nearly the most expensive squad in the league. It's basically like Arabian oil money team. That's sweet, Josh. Oh no, Haaland, the big Cyclops bastard. Mate, they're all over. They're going to fucking score. I can feel it. Doku's on the wing. Oh no, that's got to... Oh, you fucked that up. Bro, if they had a better player who received the ball in the box, he would have buried that. It was first time, which was difficult, but that was a... I feel there's going to be at least another couple of chances for City. Their manager's losing his mind. Deathclaw, you see this? Look at this, Deathclaw. That was awful. That was awful. As a pro player, you should be getting that on target. He went for glory. Cherky, he's their new player. Everyone's talking about how good he is. Not today, bitch. Am properly jinxing that? Come on, Brighton. Mate, if they draw this, it would be too good.
You gotta bet on the long shot or you don't make the $$.
True, crazy things have happened, but statistically, like the odds for that is actually big money. A 3-1 to Brighton. I mean, let's see what the odds are. 3-1 Brighton, Man City odds. The fuck is this? God, the betting sites are so weird. They won't show you any odds.
Deep Claw GD says Man City is odds favourite.
What's the 3-1 to Brighton? I want to know. England's like a fucking like socialist ingsoc state, so you probably can't go on it unless you verify your age. I actually think that is what it is. Now here we go. Oh shit, mate! They're actually. Oh no, they've got to score. That has to be. Oh my god, mate! They're actually destroying Brighton. They're all over them, but they can't put it in. I think it's coming. It's actually quite impressive from City. Like 3-1 is 33, 200 to 1. Deathclaw. 200 to 1. Let's fucking go, baby. 10 quid on that. They're gonna fucking score, and I'm too invested in this, bruv. I'm gonna get disappointed. I'm too invested. Guardiola keeps spitting. I just don't like you, Guardiola.
1111X says, "Hey, Mr. Johnny, hope you're doing all right."
Thank you. How are you, mate? How are you, Mr. Prime? Josh, there was someone in the comments. Is that you, Josh? Are you? No. Josh, who are you before? Are you J Ale? Oh, that's a dirty tackle, bruv. Filthy tackle. Psychomantium, baby. Bruv, I got the chicken. I'm gonna turn into the fucking hole.
1111X says, "I'm doing all right. Just eating birthday cake from yesterday." Deep Claw GD
That's the
says,
life.
"Personally, I watch rugby more than US football or why all soccer football."
Rugby. I used to play rugby. It's good fun to play. I don't really like watching it, or I don't like watching it. 90 minutes per half, 89 minutes, 45 seconds, minus added time. They got a free kick. Okay. Right there.
And I Author 2007 says, "Happy belated birthday, Crime 1111X."
Happy birthday, mate. Oh, mate, they're breaking away. Dude, 3-on-3. You selfish wanker. If you had passed the ball, you better not come to regret that. 3-on-3, and he dribbled himself against two players.
1111X says, "Thanks, Andy."
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Prime 1111X. Happy birthday to you. Yay. Bruv, happy birthday.
Always Jushin randomly says they want me dump 10 premium membership, just Man City mirror meow.
If they score, it's going to break my heart. Oh no.
Says hola.
Mate, Eric Haaland, like top striker in the world, just had a fucking chance. Mate, they're coming again. This doesn't look good. Get the ball, Brighton. Smash it, cuzzy. Why are you passing it in your own box, you little wankstein? No! Close. It was close. Don't do this to my heart, cuzzy. Excuse my foul language, but I shouldn't be so invested in this. Because we should assume they're going to win.
Crime 1111X says, "Thanks, Johnny."
You're the man. What kind of birthday cake you got there, cuzzy? Corner. Oh. Oh, they hoofed it into the crowd. Come on, Brighton. 91 minutes 30, 5 minutes of added time, 3 minutes 30 left. Bruv, this will be the best, but I don't want to get too invested. Am I already irreversibly invested in this? I didn't get so invested just to see my hopes get molested. Their manager is going mental on the touchline. He knows if he draws this, it could fuck the whole season. Come on, Brighton, please don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Don't do it, Brighton. Please, for the love of God. My brother in Christ. Don't let me down. Less than 3 minutes, 2 minutes and a half. Please don't mess this up, Brighton. Mate, they're absolutely no. Deal with him. Why you only got one man on the wing? No, he's just done him. Doku on the edge of the box. Oh, long shot. That was close. He didn't get a corner. He's protesting. Good. No corner for you, cuzzy. No, bruv. Referee says no. Referee who for once is not fat and bald. No disrespect, fat and bald people, but come on. As a ref, you got to be fit to keep up with these athletes. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but he looks like... I don't want to say that. That's instant shadow.
Prime 1111X says, carrot cake from a casino. 2 ladies treated me after my date cancelled at the last minute.
Oh mate, G shit, hell yeah, I love that. Because like the women have slightly maternal instinct. When they find out you're alone, they want to get involved. I like that. That's cool, mate. Mate, carrot cake from casino. That sounds like a song name. 1 minute 30 left. Don't fuck this up, Brighton. Don't fuck this up. Do not fuck this up. Please, God. Please. Please. Man, it's going to break my heart if they score. Oh no, this is a really good pass. Oh no, he's free on the wing. Oh, such good defending, Brighton. Amazing. If Man City, there's too much pressure on them. They had a guy on the wing who was bombing in there. He was open.
Says, good God, I love carrot cake. Fuck me, now I'm hungry.
I need to calm down because of my eye. I need to be sensible. Dude, 1 minute to go. I know they're going to rob it and they're going to be celebrating like they've won the fucking title. Don't let them do it. There's a low block from Brighton, but the wings are quite exposed. Doku on the wing. Great through ball. Look. Oh no, Brighton have got it. They passed it out. This is good. Oh, that was just about got it. Yes, out for a throw. Brighton throw. 40 seconds to go. And he's taken an early throw. It's basically like one-on-one. He's going down the wing. Take it into the corner. Please be a corner. Is that a corner? If it is, that could be game over. 25 seconds to go, cuzzy. I think it's a corner, which means Brighton have done it. 20 seconds to go.
Deathclaw GD says, I love carrot cake, but no raisins in it, please.
Yeah, I'm down for that. The icing on the carrot cake is absolutely amazing. All right, 10 seconds left in the half. That's it. They should be it.
And Author 2007 says, spice cake is good too.
Spice cake. Does anyone know what Kummelkuchen is? From Germany. I used to like that shit. That's a bit more reined in, but it's really good. Okay, it's 10 seconds over time, and Brighton have a corner. 11 seconds over. If the ref allows this to go for goal down the other end, he needs to be shot into space and fired. It's 20 seconds over added time. The corner's being taken. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle, ref. Blow the whistle. It's a foul.
Bro WR says, raisins are the best part of.
Bro, they fucking drew. I got a text all the man them. Mate, this is amazing. They should have lost. Incredible miss by Brighton. I'll take that though. A win tomorrow and holy shit, dude. 8 points clear. Huge game tomorrow. Bro, tomorrow's game with Arsenal, oh my God. I need to be careful because of my eye and not get too excited. But holy... Tomorrow's game, cuzzy. Tomorrow's game, yo. Huge. Yes. Dude, what happened to... Daredevil? Let's see if his team won. I will laugh if they won. 1-1. They're still playing 53
Always
minutes.
just randomly says of Raisin Brand full stop. Deep Claw GD says, Bruh W are you sick freak lol they feel like dead flies in pastry. I don't mind raisins on their own but cook the texture is black. Crime 1111X has donated $20 and says I always wanted to visit London during the 80s. Let me live life through you. Edward Johnston
thank
says who is
you.
Arsenal playing tomorrow?
Liverpool, Cuzzy. Thank you so much, Prime, you legend. Alright, mate, live vicariously through me. The thing is, I live in Japan, bruv, but I'm in London until the 19th, so there'll be lots of living to do. I'll do my best to entertain. Right, we need to update the totals, is what we need to do. Okay, let's update the total. Okay. Very kind of you, mate. Okay, widgets. Tip goal. So 60, 260, 270, 280. We're basically on $300 is what we're on. Okay.
Crime 1111X says, I'm about to play big in Japan. Always just randomly says my daughter going to London in a few weeks.
No way. If you need any help, mate, let me know. Thanks everyone for your donations. I've updated the total. That's roughly what we made so far, which is huge, big things. Thank you so much. Big in Japan, baby.
Crime 1111X says, big in Japan by Alphaville. Always just randomly says not sure why not for the military so no fat stack overseas pay.
Not for the military. It's a holiday, isn't it? Right? Mate, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow like the Hulk, bruv. Smash the gym. I don't know how many grams of chicken breast this is, but it's a lot. Chicken breast is the ultimate beast for protein. It does get, yeah, it's not the sexiest meat, but for protein, it's the one. Man, I've eaten so much today. I cannot believe City drew at home. Madness, bro. Absolute crazy.
Deep Claw GD says chicken can be bland on its own, but it is the easiest and most forgiving to spice up. Beef tastes better as a standalone, but is easier to overspice. I
bet you make some good chicken throwing it on the charcoal grill. Mate, this news cycle doesn't get any better. I'm looking at something mad on X. Oh man, it gets better and better. Okay.
BrWR says, got me hungry now.
Time to eat, cuzzy. Black Hawk seen overhead as National Guard prepare to deploy into Minneapolis. Oh man, I love this timeline.
Deep Claw GD says, you make it to the States, I will see if I can perfect my smoked chicken pan.
Bro, I'm ready for the chicken cookout, cuzzy. Thank you. Man, I've got to make it this year. I have to make it. I have to make it for America's 250th, no? Bro, this is so
BrWR
good.
says Black Hawk down too.
Let's go. Let's go. There's a video of a woman trying to run over ICE agents in Minnesota. Like, she basically tried to run over the ICE agent and then was shot in self-defense. I mean, why are you trying to run over the police, girl? That's crazy. I'll put this down under Trump achievements. Mate, news like X is like, you've got to pick and choose when you look at X because it's so fucking intense every time you open it.
Crime 1111X says, I stew chicken breast with broccoli, banana peppers, Jair De Niro in salt water after covering it with olive oil and salt pepper. I eat it over white rice.
Sounds fucking delicious, bruv. Sounds amazing. Oh man, I'm super looking forward to seeing my brother tomorrow. It's gonna be. I need to try not to get fat somehow. I mean, I haven't gone back onto sweets, which is good. I feel like when I see my brother, I should have a little something. Yeah, as I said, tomorrow's gonna be retro game heaven. I wonder what games I should play with my bro.
Edward Johnston says, what's the story with Greenland?
Bravo, I saw this today. Apparently Trump's actually going to purchase Greenland. Like, it would be fucking amazing if he did that. Can you imagine how much melting down there's going to be for expanding the empire?
1111X says, that's my diet dish. I only eat that when I'm heavy into the weights.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, that's going to give you the protein and a bit of a carb hit as well. Do you ever use brown rice? Edward, we should get a flat. Do you want to get a flat in London when I come back? Make the base. Make the base and make the base.
Deep Claw GD says, Crime 1111X toss a cinnamon stick and a little turmeric into the rice cooker.
I can totally visualize that. Bro, X is just like, it's just... It's insane.
Crime 1111X says, I've tried it, but it tastes horrible when I cook it.
Really? People generally don't fuck with brown rice in Japan. They do this thing in Japan. It's kind of amusing dish. When you mention it, you get a rice smile. It's called TKG, Tamago Kake Gohan. It means egg on rice. And they'll take rice out the rice cooker and they'll crack a raw egg onto it, and they'll just stir it in enough so it cooks a little bit and it becomes a little bit, I don't know, custardy or whatever. It's actually quite a banger in the morning. Bro, I'm reading the maddest fucking news on X. It doesn't stop. It does not stop. It's actually amazing that you can get that live feed, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
Crime 1111X says, Deathclaw, I'm going to try that.
Yeah, Deathclaw, he's the resident chef, basically. He's got recipes upon recipes. I, on the other hand, cannot offer you one single recipe. It's just going to be the KeystoneKitchen cooking calamity whenever I get involved, but probably be entertaining, but it ain't going to taste good. I can't do any more X. Man, I'm seeing some crazy shit. Bro, there's so much fraud going on. This is absolutely mental. I just can't. It's relentless.
Deathclaw GD says, I usually use jasmine rice and do more Indian style rice for curry or French Creole rice for gumbo.
Gumbo is some very American sounding business. I think I'm ready to kind of sleep. Wow.
Always Jushin randomly says Spanish girls ruined many rice dishes that cinnamon fucking louved in rice and eggs. What the shit euros?
Someone told me, I would know, I think Milky sent me, speaking of Milky, where's Milky? She sent me a video on how they make tamale, and I thought, that's a lot of fucking effort to wrap something in corn. It's a lot. There's so much that goes into it. I felt it looked unnecessary. Is it really that good to justify all those steps?
Edward Johnston says, are we gaming today?
I don't think so, dude. I think I should rest the II. I knew it. Bro, it's time to arrest George Soros. Just in, the White House just dropped names and it's explosive. Officials say over $100 million was funneled into Antifa protests and political violence across America. Yes, taxpayers funded their own chaos. We uncovered a massive NGO funding network. Here's who's named as part of that ecosystem: George Soros and the Open Society Foundation's Arabella Advisors Network, Tides Foundation, Neville Royce Singerman, his global network, Hans-Jörg Wyss, additional foreign cash, Reid Hoffman, named directly. Holy shit. Yeah, they just banned sending money to NGOs. That's the biggest no-brainer ever. I'm a non-governmental organization. I'm a non-stabby person, but I am an Erderer May. Amazing. Won't hold my breath for anything to come of it though. Black pill, baby, baby. You know how it goes. Okay. Edward, we getting a flat together in London. Are you excited, Edward? Minneapolis, we're seeing images on the screen. The American flag is being burned. Man, I fucking love America. It's the funniest country. It's crazy, dude. Setting fire to that. Isn't that illegal?
Always Jushin randomly says, don't say tamales pinch Barbosa Salinas owes me a dozen since July. Edward Johnston says, we getting a mansion.
Lord of mercy. Yes, let's go. Go, 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 go. Right, I'm gonna go to bed. At least I'm gonna snuggle down under the covers, cuzzy.
Always just randomly says Kesson to just do it.
Casson, yeah, I remember that name now that you mentioned it. Okay. I'm gonna cut the rumble stream. Rumble, bumble, stumble, piping hot apple crumble. Right, everyone. I'm gonna go away now. It was fun hanging out. Thank you for helping me get through the eye craziness. You could distract me for a bit, which was great. And yeah, good night, everyone. Happy birthday, Prime 1111X. Many happy returns. You enjoy every crumb of your casino carrot cake, because you certainly deserve it on this special day. Good night, everyone. Hopefully see you tomorrow, yeah? Cheers, bye. Come on, Arsenal.